What's the difference between just normally feeling a bit down, which happens to all of us, and someone who has depression? What does it feel like, and what's the
I mean,
difference?
generally speaking, when someone is sad, you know, you can. It's a lot easier, but obviously everybody has sadness in different levels. You know, with regards to depression, as I was saying yesterday, that it's in levels as well. So depending on the individual is gonna determine, you know, how long a person is gonna, I wouldn't say snap out of it, but I would say more depending on the individual is gonna determine on how they maybe recover, might be a better word, you know.
How
And
does how does moderate depression feel?
moderate depression, it's like when I started getting depressed, I knew I was getting depressed
How did you know you wasn't just sad or down?
because of the intensity of sadness. You know, I've been sad before and then been okay. You know, it was the way how I started going down, like things like I was saying yesterday, a lot of financial stuff, housing stuff, relationship stuff, you know, family stuff just bombarded me, and it's like it just came all at once, like a tidal wave.
So it was like you didn't have one problem in your life. It was many.
It was a cluster. It was like a meteor shower of things, you know, and you know, it affected everything, everything. You know, when it initially started to hit me, you know, it started to affect my salat a certain way, and what I used to do, because I knew I was getting depressed, I had to, like, for instance, sit down and make salat. You understand? Because the standing up doing it, it's like it was an effort.
Your motivation wasn't there.
The motivation, yeah, was at an absolute minimum, yeah. And you know, if you can't stand praying, sit down. If you can't do that, lay down. You know. So I used to sit down and make salat. You know, and I was able to not drown per se in that instance. You know, I was able to keep my head above water, and I started what I did, I went on Googled depression. I went to see a Chinese herbalist as well, and he said I got moderate depression. So he told me on the spot, yeah, you got moderate depression. He said it's not extreme, so it's not that bad. He's saying it's not good, but it's not that bad. Yeah, he said you can, you know, it's not like extreme depression where, you know, it's gonna be more difficult.
Yeah.
He said that, you know, what you gotta do, he said you have to keep yourself busy in terms of, like, if I'm working or, you know, going gym or some kind of sports, or just be active, you know. He said, you know, talk to your friends, family, close ones, whatever, you know. And you know, he also said have a healthy diet as well, you know. So I started sticking to that, you know, and then I was okay, but then other things started to come, you know what I mean, relationship issues and whatnot, that started to take its grips on me. And then when that came to a closure, it's like bam, that was it.